So, yeah, a lot of y'all wanted me to talk about this, so I guess that it's time that I get into it. I literally woke up to like 5 DMs and then a couple other people from servers asking me, whatever. People were asking me, including 2 who I would consider some close friends. So, yeah, I'm gonna get into it. If you already read the thumbnail, oh my god, I said it again. Oh, you've read the title and you know what this is about. We're talking about Warden and his current situation right now. So if you've been in and out of the loop, right, you would know that Warden is getting changed. He's getting basically a remodel. He's getting changed out for another character. So what happened and what sparked this into the conversation is that originally it was supposed to be the entire chapter itself. So that meant Elizabeth, Yvonne, and Warden were all gonna get changed and replaced for a different character because their creator has been gone for, like, I believe Brenda said, like 2 years or something like that, right? So they never really had cared too much to write anything for these said characters because they're not their characters, so they don't really care that much, right? So obviously people kind of did not like the fact that Elizabeth and Yvonne were getting changed, because Elizabeth and Yvonne have some real decent fan base, and people who aren't even fans of them who just like them. They are real likable characters. A lot of people like the 2 girlies, all right? But Warden, on the other hand, who we're talking about today, is not that likable at all. I literally made a video already discussing a lot of the situations, okay, as to why Warden is in the positions he's in. So you can go check that video out if you want more of an interest as to why potentially people don't like him and all that stuff. But I don't want to spend too much time on that because I already made a video for it. So just go watch that if you care that much. So pretty much we've already talked about how, like, unlikable kind of he is and all that stuff. So here's what a lot of people specifically wanted me to talk about was the fact that originally they just wanted me to talk about the whole thing because this was kind of dumb. But now people mainly want me to talk about the Warden situation because why is Warden not included in the rest of them? I get it, he's not a fan favorite, but that is not fair. He should not be excluded from the rest of them just because he's not a fan favorite. Just that would be like saying, oh, well, Lyndon and Dakari aren't fan favorites, so, or they aren't, you know, the best. Not really people care about them as much. So why don't they just get revamped, right? So it's just like, what? So you're deciding to change Warden out with an entirely new character all because he's not favorited enough? That's dumb. He shouldn't. That's not fair. That's really, like, in real seriousness, that's not fair because Warden still has his fans and he shouldn't be taken away from any of those accounts. So any of you people who are, like, disagreeing and saying, like, oh well, we don't really care. The 2 lesbians get to stay. That's just not, that's not it. All right. So I just wanted to, like, talk about that half of the situation because, it's just dumb. You're telling me that a character doesn't get to stay because you specifically don't care about him. And if I remember correctly, his pin was done last on purpose. Like, I feel like there's a bit of a bias going on here. Is it simply because of his backstory? Because he beat women? Like, that's not really it at all. I don't think that, oh, okay, because he beats women, oh yeah, we're just gonna show him a little bit less love because, fuck him, because yeah. Like, guys, there's other characters in here who've done bad things. They don't need to be likable, for any of that reasons or none of that stuff. Like, they shouldn't have to be likable. I did a thing in the Discord server talking about how, a character should not need, like, a villain specifically does not need any likable traits to be perfect. Like, that should be no thing to, like, that should be like a no-brainer, okay? Like, if anything, that makes for a good villain for them to have 0 redeemable traits or no likable traits at all. Like, that would be perfect. Like, we see it, like, let's go ahead and talk about, people, like, let's bring in, like, other people that are like this. Let's talk about Freddy Krueger. We all know what Freddy Krueger, if you haven't seen the Freddy Krueger series and whatever, but the ones who have, we all know what Freddy Krueger did, all right? We know what he did, all right? If you know what I mean. It's giving EDP, all right? Anyways, but he still has a fan base. And most people would agree that that's not a really likable, or in some other people's cases, a redeemable trait at all. Like, not like irredeemable. I mean, not redeemable, irredeemable. And I meant to say that too earlier. I don't know why I said redeemable. I meant to say irredeemable, whatever. So yeah. But anyways, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. That's kind of all there is to talk about this situation. All that I really want to see foot and put my force down into. Okay, guys. So with all that being said, thank you guys. Bye bye, and see you guys later. Oh, okay. Are they gone? Okay, they're gone, guys. Anyways, it's time to get into the real shit, because this shit is actually fucking pissing me off. Because if you really thought shit was supposed to be sweet, cute, and simple, well, I'm gonna show you this the fuck now that it's not what it's gonna be. First off, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna just talk about it right now. Warden should not be getting removed, point blank and period. Like, simple, end of story. It is not fair that a character like him is getting removed because he is not likable, or because of the shit that he did in his fucking lore. First off, thank God that he's a fucking fictional character and none of the shit he did is real. So he's not, so of course, whatever. He's by far got one of the best backstories that there is in this game, because it did not hold back. They did not hold back on this shit. I remember seeing someone talk about how, oh, well, I mean, he doesn't have like that many likable traits, or kind of irredeemable, and he's got nothing going for him. Like, he killed his own dog. I mean, he killed his own wife, beat on his daughter, all that stuff, toward, like, blah blah blah. Who gives two fucking flying shits, nigga? Cause I know I don't. It's a fictional character. If anything, Warden is by far one of the best villains we have in this game, because he has zero redeemable traits, zero likability to him in his lore. That makes for a good villain, and not your average fucking Disney toned down, oh, my mama died, so now I'm a villain. Who fucking cares? I like a villain that is evil because they are evil. I don't like a villain who always had a moral to their evilness. I mean, hey, I've liked villains like that. I'm just saying, I would always take the like pure evil villain over the simple, oh, this, that, the third villain. Okay, I like a villain that I shouldn't have to feel sympathy for when they get scrapped the fuck up. I should like that. All right, that makes for a good villain, and that makes, like, I love villains like that who have no traits redeemable at all, or just evil. But also on top of fucking that, let me go ahead and talk about all y'all watcher stands and shit like that. All y'all watcher stands, it's about time that I crack it down on y'all. It's about time that somebody cracks down on y'all fucking head. Y'all literally sitting there worshiping and liking a fucking terrorist. A fucking terrorist. Warden isn't even a terrorist. The most he did was just beat a couple of women in a car, and all he did was run a corrupt ward, beat women type shit, and kill his own wife and blame it on his daughter. We've seen movies and stories like this before, okay? It's not the first. But y'all are literally simping over a fucking terrorist. Oh, well, he wasn't always a terrorist, or he didn't really kill that many people. That man has killed probably at least 400 people, if I remember correctly. The amount of bodies he's caught was like at least around 400. That nigga blew up an entire establishment of innocent, well, we don't know if they're innocent, but still, he blew up an entire fucking establishment of a facility or type shit. This nigga is a terrorist. He has this is not redeemable. He murdered and slaughtered people for no reason. He literally killed a ward. He literally killed a guard, put on their clothing, came in there, put off several controlled explosions. He said it wasn't even supposed to be that big. Not that many people were even really supposed to be that hurt, but they were. And he didn't even give a care about it. He laughed, he chuckled, he thought it was cute. He does not care, all right? Warden doesn't care about all that stuff that he's doing, but he wasn't going out killing niggas, 400 to be exact. Like, what? But no, Warden should get to stay in the game because, yeah, for whatever reason, that is not a likable backstory. He's evil, all right? Warden doesn't have a likable backstory, but Warden is by far the better villain, by all fairness, the better villain. They didn't hold back. They didn't hold back, all right? We need more characters like this. Please, Brenda, all y'all motherfuckers, add more characters who actually do stuff like that. I want villains that are irredeemable. I want villains who are evil, just flat out evil, have no reason behind what they're doing. Let's take Stalker for example. There was no reason for her to go out and murder an entire Warden's family. Like, there's nothing there. Literally the only thing that you can have to sympathize for her was the fact that Sarah took all her weapons and threw them overboard or whatever. That, let's be fair, guys, that's not reasonable to go out and kill an entire family, and potentially more that she would have did later on in the future if she had been able to escape the misgrasp, right? We all know she would have done more than that, all right? Okay, and then also, let's go ahead and fucking talk about Principal as well. Okay? Principal was basically going to kill a whole bunch of kids. I don't care if they're 18, they would have been fucking kids anyways. If shipping and all that stuff wasn't so predominant in here, they probably would have been of a younger age, regardless. But my point is that he was going to kill several other kids because they were guilty by association because of Veronica. All right, I mean, his reasoning, I guess, is somewhat understandable, but him about to kill a whole bunch of other people because they were guilty by association is not a good valid reasoning at fucking all, motherfucker. It wasn't good at fucking all right? Veronica basically made someone commit oofacide, all right? Oofacide, okay? And that, I believe, is another reason, like, look, I fucking hate your Pisica. I hate your Pisica with a burning passion. I hate that bitch, okay? Because she made somebody commit oofacide. I don't fuck with all that, right? I really do not fuck with that, especially since that subject is really predominant in my family tree, okay? Like, it's really predominant in my family history, all right? I don't fuck with that, so I don't fuck with characters like her, okay? But do I think that she should be deleted from the game because of that unlikable trait? No, honestly, that still makes for a decent bitchy survivor and all that stuff, whatever. I still don't fuck with her ass, but I don't want her deleted from the game because she's still a part of the main roster and cast of, like, people who make this game. And also, on top of that, she has a predominant role in the lore. But let's talk about Warden now, because Warden was beating people. He, as far as we are aware, only has caught one body, mind you. We don't know if he's caught more, but as far as we're aware, has only caught one body. Right? Okay. So, he beats women. What's pissing me off is if Warden was an actual female, if Warden was a woman, if Warden was a literal fucking woman, you bitch ass motherfuckers would have been pissed that he'd been removed too. Because, the roles would have been reversed. She's beating on men now, so, whatever, who cares? Bitch, it should be no difference. It should be no difference. Abuse is abuse, nigga. Abuse is fucking abuse. Alright? So, I see no fucking reason why he should be removed. Because literally if the roles were fucking reversed, it would be a whole different story. I get it, he doesn't look that good. Okay, so then let's remodel him. But he still plays a decent part in that said lore. So it doesn't make any fucking sense at all how y'all want a character deleted because he isn't a fan favorite or some shit. That means nothing. Okay, he still has his fans, he still has his fan favorites, and he is by far one of the best fucking villains to exist in this damn game. But y'all want him removed because he beat women. That's so fucking retarded. Oh my god. Grow the fuck up, little kids. It is a fictional fucking character. It's supposed to be like that. I get not wanting to play him because of his story, but wanting him removed and other two not removed is just fucking petty. That's so fucking petty, bruh. Just straight up pitiful. In all seriousness, you don't understand how dumb y'all all look right now. Like, literally. On top of that, let me go ahead and get into this next half, because this next half is also fucking pissing me off. Why even go through the trouble of revamping 3 fucking characters that didn't mean, like, you didn't need to do this, mind you. There's no need to talk about this or all this shit. Why go through the trouble of revamping 3 characters and you can't even keep up with a deadline for 1? It doesn't make sense. Oh my fucking god. You can't even keep up. Oh, look, didn't you say, Brenda, didn't you say we were supposed to have that PTS this week? this week, right? This fucking week. You said we were supposed to have it, correct? You got like, what, 4 days left? Let's put a move on it, please. We have been waiting for Star Eater for over probably 6 months now, and you give us a dirty fucking rat that nobody cared or asked for. Did you put all your time and resources into making that when we could have had Star Eater? Let's also talk about how we've had a map that's practically been gone for almost a year, or probably has been gone for a year now, that we are still waiting on. We are still waiting on that map to come back. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear shit. All right? I don't want to hear shit. On top of that, now let me go ahead and get on the rest of y'all fucking heads. Any of y'all people who wanted Warden removed, let's go ahead and get on the rest of y'all fucking heads. Look, I don't even play Warden for real, but it doesn't change the fact that he's a good character that shouldn't have been removed from the game, period. Alright? Y'all are nothing but dirty, low-lead fucking simps who simp over faggots all day over a fucking game, nigga. Over these 90% gay-ass, block-ass motherfucking niggas. Alright? Y'all do nothing but ship this, ship that, and then pop it, and then make NSFW of fucking blocks. Of fucking blocks, my nigga. I can't deal with shit like this. Y'all literally, oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all are sped. Y'all are literally sped. Why y'all deleting a character that has no reason to be touched at all? All because he doesn't meet your demands of you damn whatevers. Oh my god. Leave him alone. I swear to God, if this new character's backstory is not worse than Warden's backstory, we will have problems, alright? Like, I need something from him. Like, mass murderer, did this, did that, abuser. I need something better than that. Alright, I want a pure evil villain. This time, zero completely, I mean, he already had zero redeemable traits, all that stuff. I want evil, nothing but evil coming from him. Nothing but evil coming from whoever this is. Make them beat this, make them beat that, do something. I want to see nothing but evil in their eyes. Make them born evil. Make them born just like that. Like, literally. Because, like, we need more characters like him, because they're supposed to be villains. They're not supposed to be redeemable anyways. This is not a Disney game. This is a game where life has taken a toll for the worse, for everyone else who's involved in there, including the irredeemable ones. So let's keep it that way. I want more murder, alright? I don't want these little babies who did this, that, the third. It's okay having those couple little things, but I want them to be vicious this time. I better see something. I better see nothing but bloodlust in their eyes. Whenever they interact with everybody and anybody, I don't want it to be good. I want them to be like, you're better off in the ground. Alright, 6 feet under. Okay? I don't want to hear shit coming from any of you motherfuckers trying to come to me talking about something. I think this is a little bit extreme. I don't give a fuck how extreme this fucking may seem, but I don't want to hear shit coming from y'all pussy ass motherfuckers who can't even take a character who is beating on fictional people. I don't care. Oh my god, you're nothing but little babies and pussies who do nothing but suck on your fucking toes, nigga. Get out of my face until you can suck that drill up out of your damn mouth. Oh my god.